men's and women's card this year, two-day event. Biggest Who's Number One ever, which is fitting because this is the biggest Fargo ever. More entries than there has ever been. And speaking of stars and who's number one, Drake Ayala, number 2 in the nation. He's been number 1. He won number 1. Taking on a revelation here at the tournament, Vincent Robinson in the blue for Illinois, white singlet. Tried a little throw by. He's been hitting snap downs or wrist snaps and all manner of slickness for Robinson so far this tournament. Ayala unfazed, staying in the center. Aaron collar ties. Ayala sweeps down on the leg. He's deceptively strong. Picks up the single leg. Beautiful crackdown. Comes the other way with it. Gets 2. Locks up a lace. He's going to get 1 turn. They're staying in bounds enough. There's another turn. Now they're out. Second one was white paddle. Take that back. And Robinson's knee, that could not have felt well. Felt good. His right knee is taped up, and a leg lace isn't going to help. So we'll break. That does not look good for Robinson. He is not in a good place. So nothing in any way, anything but an above-board leg lace. That was textbook. I think might have been a pre-existing condition on that right knee. It just doesn't want to cooperate with Robinson, which is it's a shame. He's going to be an All-American. He made the semis. But whether he continues with this match or not, really hope he gets a chance to wrestle back for third. Would understand either way. He needs to stay healthy. And he's going to make a go out of it. Match continues. Back to the center. Robinson's hopping around, so hopefully no worse for the wear. But when you're young and in shape, ooh, there's a shot. Fires off single leg counter by Ayala. And not to discount his own quickness, but Robinson may be slowing down just a hair. I mean, it doesn't take much. And of course, Ayala, so positionally sound, fundamental. And he's got some moves. Robinson is worn, hands to the face. Tough to keep your composure. You want to wrestle through your leg, and when it's not cooperating, an injury, you just want to chop it off and keep going. And another hands to the face. Gets a caution in 1. He was definitely palming Ayala's face. You can post on the head, on the forehead even, but you have to be careful. Your opponent may not keep his face in the same place when you start reaching. In any event, we're going to keep going. 6-0, Ayala leads. Ayala the favorite on paper, especially if Robinson is not 100% and if he's giving up penalty points. Locking up a cradle. This is going to be 2 as they go out of bounds. Robinson caught out of position. Ayala pounced. Got the cradle going. Robinson fortunate to be on the far side of the mat, out of bounds, so he'll get a chance to test the leg, see if he can continue. There's no injury clock in freestyle, so it's up to the referee's discretion. It doesn't make sense as just a breather injury since it was going on in the beginning of the match. So Robinson warned, either you continue or you give up a point. Snap down, go behind, 2 for Ayala, and that was the only other 2 he needed. Robinson unable to gut another upset out. And Ayala very workmanlike.